Alright, a lovely Thursday, 13th day of the month of October 2016. That is where we are. How's it been for you? How's the week been? Yeah, the past weekend was good, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, how's it been for you? Let's be very, very honest. Let's be factual. How's it been for you? I mean, scroll down to the bottom of this video and give me your views, your comments about the games that you've played, because we're marching towards the weekend. The weekend starts tomorrow. Let me have an idea of how this week has been for you and know how I can structure the bet and change it. Let's not forget that the 5, 10, 15 theory would return not this weekend but next weekend. But before it comes on board, let us be prepared for it. Let's be prepared for it this week or tomorrow. I'm going to give you tomorrow's game, Saturday's game, and then Sunday's game. But that said, next weekend we'll do the 5, 10, 15 principle, because then I would have seen the teams would have shaken up their international break, and then we'll be able to pick well. The reason for that is when we do the 5, 10, 15 is we want to have at least 10 games that are very, very sure that when you put your money on, you would win. But coming from the international break, I don't want to do that because it's too risky. But let's talk about today. Yeah, there are quite a few games that are available today, not up to 5 or 6 games that I can pick off the top of my finger and say, okay, we can bet on. In Portugal, for instance, there's something they call the Taca de Portugal. In Portugal, FC Famalicão, they are playing against Sporting Lisbon. In that game, I do know that Sporting Lisbon will win. Don't ask me how I know, because if you keep asking me that question, I'll keep telling you the same thing. This is the risk involved. This is how it goes. It's not a fixed match, but it's just something that I know that Sporting Lisbon will win. Now, there is also, let's not forget that because Nigeria Flamingos have been knocked out of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in Jordan, it doesn't mean that the tournament has ended. In case you've forgotten, that matches are still going on, and it's the quarter-final stage. They've rested. It's time for them to come. Africa's sole representative in the competition is Ghana, and Ghana are going to be playing against North Korea, the team that beat us finally and knocked us out by 3-0. That team is ruthless, but the Ghanaian team is very, very resilient. So this is a game where if you want to just pick one team, I think if you put a gun to my head, I would say North Korea will win. But this is how you put this bet. Either side will win. This game is not going to end in a draw. Either side to win in this game. I think both sides will score as well. That's the best bet you can have in this game. Having said that, let's move to the next game. Japan playing against England. It is also easy for me to put my hand in the hat and pick at Japan and say Japan will win. But England have been wobbling and fumbling and finding their way to this level. They just might get something. I think Japan will win anyway, but whatever happens, if England win, it's an upset. I think Japan will win. Having said that, today is not really a day for us to pick bet because there are not too many games to pick on the match bet. But because these ones are available, I've got to pick 3 of them for you. But having said that, now let's look at going forward. How do you want this program to serve you? How do you want me to serve you this program? Some people say that the games you're picking, there are too plenty. Make them different. So, I mean, I'm getting comment, but I would take a whole lot of your comment down under this video. Today is the Let Us Talk day. You give me your feedback. Tell me how you want us to serve you, because the essence is not just to produce video for people to watch, to put it on YouTube. If I want to do that, I would just be doing analysis. But I want people, the sweetest thing that can ever happen to me is for me to sit where I am, open up my screen and hear you say, I want this. It doesn't matter if it is 5,000 naira, if it is 10,000 naira, if it is a kobo. But I need somebody to tell me, I want this, I want this, I want this. Like last weekend, I had an avalanche of people saying, I want this, I want that, I want that. And I was very, very happy. 100,000 naira, 130, 400,000, 960,000 naira. I didn't get any message of anybody who won $1 million. But believe you me, last weekend was fantastic. Monday, Tuesday was also fantastic. So I need to get feedback from you guys. You know why? That's the only fuel that will fuel this program, that will get me going. Yes, I'm driven by something that one day I'll be out of this job. I will not be doing this job again. I want people to say, I bought that car because Idafi gave me that advice. I started that business because of the money I want from Idafi's bad advice. That is all. So when I ask you to do me this favor, please just do me and give me your feedback. It is all of us in it. I mean, if I serve you better, it makes your winning opportunity easy. So why not share your victories? Even when you lose, let me know. It's not something to criticize. It's not something to be angry. The only thing you're spending here is your data. That's the only thing you're spending. But spend it wisely. Let's enjoy it. But then do me a favor. Share it. Share it on your Facebook page. Share it on Twitter. Let people know that this is happening. And then when you win, don't secretly send message only in my inbox. Let people know also that you win. You want something. It will help me to get other people, to reach other people and convince other people that this journey that I'm taking is not a fluke. Well, my name once again is Esiogene Idafe Matthew. As I always say, I work with Sports Radio for ANAMBRA Life. I always give credit to that because that is the platform that provided me the name with which I'm doing this, and I must give credit back. They say forget not on whose back you road to success. It's very, very important. Sports Radio is the first all sports radio station in Nigeria, in Africa, and the only one in Nigeria. Been to the World Cup and every other competition and back. We're still going. We're partners of the league management company supporting the league, partners of the Nigerian Football Federation supporting Nigerian national teams, also partners of the NBBF, the basketball body, supporting basketball and other sports in the federation. That's one thing that we'll do. I'll always be here to advise you on bet. I do hope that this advice turn out to become something that make you successful. Thank you. I like to say in Brazil, obrigado.